I'm standing in for her leadership to the organizers of this conference for giving the space to invite her to give a talk on this occasion. Thank you all so much for the invitation. Now the topic of action. So land is increasingly getting scarce, and the demand for it is also getting going up on a daily basis. So what do? We have a whole lot of problems associated with land tenures. Well, we do not have a situation where communities, principally in the schools, schemes, and farms, the communities themselves as groups of individuals usually do not use the land in any economically significant ways. Rather, the communities tend to transactions which allow an individual or group of individuals more economic use of the land. By customary law, every member of the community is entitled to cultivate unoccupied land in which the community holds their legal title. Very nominal and in fact often not exacted at all. A community is also empowered to grant this land outright to a stranger for payment of money or other services. This interest, which has been acquired by outright sale or purchase, may be exploited in exactly the same ways as the usurpers acquired by a member of the community. The land may be used personally or through hard labor. It may be sold, that is, the interest may be sold, or tenancies and licenses granted out of the interest acquired. The community may also grant not the full title to the land, but some lesser title, which appears to be the norm in recent times. The terms, however, vary greatly according to the practice in a given locality. The tenant's interest in such mention has been made of the possibilities of outright disposal by the acquirer and of grant of tenancy or of lesser titles. But the acquirer can pledge or mortgage his rights in the property as security for example, a loan. The land tenure system, however, presents a real problem to our socio-economic development when the notion of ownership is put to legal examination vis-a-vis our customer party may come, either within the same family, or you may have another branch, another family coming to say, no, that land does not belong to family A from whom you bought your land. It belongs to us. Or a stool may say that that land does not belong to stool A, it belongs to stool B. So come and pay, otherwise you won't work. That is one of the reasons for what we call the armed land grabs. That is one of the basic reasons. If you are unable to pay, they won't allow you to work. So the investor who has sunk in a lot of money will want to buy his quiet possession by paying off the other party too. And at the end of the day, it is maybe the consumer who suffers. Because steps are taken and statutory interventions and innovations made to simplify and unify the tenures across the various national committees, we shall continue to grapple with this problem for a long, long time to come. I attended a seminar some time back, and somebody from Finland title or that keep coming. I do not think there has been any reduction at all in the litigation affecting land. I think for any proper development of this country, we ought to have a second look at these tenures. And well, people may go to court, but I think we can reduce that significantly if there are problems. That various attempts have been made and at 125 and the Land Title Registration Law 1986, PNDC Law 152 aim at curing some lacuna in the law as it exists. However, each also inadvertently have created more problems for us. With the certificate, as the lawyers usually say, with the certificate, my title is assured it's a state guaranteed title. But you go into it and you see that no, before the certificate, for example, was obtained, the holder saw that somebody was on the land, was already on the land, but he went ahead and obtained the certificate. It's not the case where the certificate is lying. You don't have anything in your hand before the court of law. So there are a whole lot of problems, ladies and gentlemen, that we ought to be about. Now, what then do we do? Take efforts ought to be made with a view to unifying and harmonizing the general system in this country. It is therefore the example of intestate successing law and the making ways of that intestate have their wills already made for them. If we could have a similar, maybe we have one authority or a central authority mandated with the management, and I will emphasize management. It's not like the State Lands Act that I'm not talking of compulsory acquisition, but the body that will be concerned solely with the management of these lands. If you want maybe to acquire a portion of land, you go to that authority. Over lands compulsorily as under the state ownership and the management and administration of the land in different personalities. That is, ownership is retained in the original owners yourself really, but everybody, including you and myself, when we have lands or we have interest in lands in our various families and communities, that everybody will enjoy. Land is very important.